All right, guys. So, really quickly, I'm gonna make this quick. It's a lot of guys that say they want to be, that are looking and pursuing somebody. There's a lot of guys that say they want somebody in their life. They want a beautiful woman in their life. There's a lot of guys, that desire to have beautiful women in their lives. I mean, I think most men that are heterosexual desire to have a beautiful woman in their life. And the thing that I just want to ask you guys, is, do you really want that? Do you really want that? And what I mean by that is simply, do you know what's going to come with that? Like, there's people out here that want a relationship, that want a girlfriend, that want that wants someone that they can love, but do you really want to step into love? Do you really want to deal with a beautiful woman? Do you understand what a beautiful woman is going to bring to your life? Because on the front end, a beautiful woman is going to bring her, of course, her looks and her good energy, if she's not super horrible, or, if she's actually a great person. There's a lot of beautiful women that are great people. But are you ready to deal with men constantly approaching your girl, and having to trust her loyalty when she's, in certain environments with the highest, level guys that want to pursue her? Do you want to deal with the arguments and, her always having the option to, fuck with another guy? Do you want to deal with the potential of the arguments and the separations, knowing that she can go out on any given day, after the year, 2 years, 5 years, 8 years you put in to have her in your life, she can go out like this and sleep with somebody, the minute she feels like it, if she decides to go out and really look the way she needs to look. Do you really want to deal with, having to upkeep and keep her happy and make sure that she's able to get the finer things? Do you want to deal with being able to compete with the guys that are offering her different experiences, the ballers, and now you have to maintain a certain lifestyle and make a certain amount of money to keep your relationship with her? The pressure of keeping her, to keep up the facade or to not look bad in front of your friends, the pain of y'all potentially, separating or breaking up and dealing with the fact that somebody else might be, honestly smashing your precious jewel, the girl that you love so much. Do you want to deal with the potentials of having a baby with her and fucking, her potentially, having your kid and you being a baby father that got to pay a bunch of child support potentially? If you understand that a woman, every dude that has a baby mother that they hate, at first obviously loved her enough to have a kid with her, or at least liked her enough to want to have sex with her. It didn't start off with her being evil. It started off with her being great, and it became evil. And that's normally the story. It starts off good. When it comes to dating and relationships, it starts off good and it generally ends bad. Or it ends good, but with that good, there's good and bad, but you guys stay together. There's not no happily ever after. And then you have the smaller case scenario, which is, what everyone wishes for is just eternal love and happiness, and you all learn how to communicate, which is what I want to show you guys, because I've been with my girl for 5 years, and I have a different kind of life in terms of how, I look at relationships. But, I'm seeing everyone breaking up left and right around me, and me and my girl still here because it's things that I know. But if I didn't know these jewels and these gems, we wouldn't have lasted we wouldn't have went past the first year. I got the same test that every other guy gets thrown at him, and beyond that, it's like, man, are you ready to deal with her, with y'all potentially breaking up and her, or y'all potentially being together, and you find out about her history, you find out about her past, you find out secrets that you didn't know about. Are you ready to go down that dark web? It's one thing to just sleep with a girl. It's another thing to sleep with a girl, fall in love with her, and then find out that she has a horrible history. And at that point you already love her. So what you gonna do now? You can't just shut off love once it's been triggered. You obviously are enamored by her beauty and her energy. So of course, if you find out that she's a quote unquote whore, or that she slept with the whole football team, or, what you gonna do when you find that out? I mean, these are all the things that happen when you step into a relationship with a beautiful woman. Can you deal with her trauma? Can you deal with her chaos? Beautiful women are some of the most craziest women. They're some of the most craziest beings on earth. A beautiful woman, they have a lot of pain and inner trauma and inability to trust and daddy issues, you know, and not trusting men and using and manipulating men naturally because their life has always been it's been so much easier to manipulate men to the point where they don't even respect men to a degree because men are so weak and feeble and they don't meet enough men with integrity because they're so beautiful. Every man melts in front of their face. So I can keep going, but I'm gonna stop right here. Just think about the things I just said. Are you ready to take all that on? Are you excited to take that on? When you ready to get you a girlfriend? When you ready to go out there and get a beautiful woman? With great reward comes risk. I just wanted to let y'all know. Peace.